Hi there, Bill Hitchcock. Welcome to the program. We are going to be concentrating strictly on coastal news on this particular program for the simple reason why, as we've been talking about, March is a transitional month of the year, and not only in terms of air temperature and water temperature, but in terms of critters. They're migrating back and forth. We want to talk about some of the things such as loons. We want to talk about things such as out at Shark Island. There's a warning about that. Also want to talk about the fire danger. The whole state of North Carolina, when we're doing this, is under a fire ban advisory, but there are some special things that pertain to the Outer Banks area. We also want to talk about harbor seals, and yes, here in North Carolina, the Portuguese Man-o-Wars, and some very interesting weather phenomena that we want to get into. But the very first thing comes from the Outer Banks Wildlife Shelter, which is actually located in Carteret County. Loons, it's important alert according to them. Loons are migrating later than usual this year, and consequently what's happening is that they are coming up onto the beach. They say if you find a loon on land, please do not push it into the water. Loons only come ashore when they need help, so it's crucial to let them receive the care they need. All right, at Cape Lookout National Seashore, they got a little warning about the Shark Island. They say, please refrain from driving to Shark Island. Do not drive past the U.S. boundary NPS signs. The area beyond these signs is not part of Cape Lookout National Seashore. Shark Island is a very popular place to go fish. Cape Lookout, obviously so. It's merging together. Hopefully I've had this map up. But this is one of the problems that the Cape Lookout National Seashore has had to confront. They say the sand in this region is soft, making it difficult to navigate. There have been incidents where visitors have attempted to cross to Shark Island during low tide, only to become trapped as the tide rises. These situations have required multiple first responder agencies to conduct complex rescues. So if you're out there at Cape Lookout and you see Shark Island, please don't drive out there because it's soft, you're going to get stuck, it's going to fill, the water's going to come back in and you're trapped. So please don't go on out there. We do have a high fire danger and fire ban, Cape Lookout National Seashore. Again, that's for the whole state of North Carolina, every 100 counties, when we are doing this news report. But here's it says, due to high fire danger throughout the park, a fire ban has been put into place. As a result, the lighting of campfires, this is out at Cape Lookout at Core Banks, Shackelford, that whole area, lighting of campfires is not allowed at this time. But charcoal grills are permissible as long as the charcoal is attended during use. I would highly encourage anyone, if you're coming to the coast of North Carolina, to check with local authorities to see exactly what you can and cannot do. But according to the Cape Lookout National Seashore, you can have a charcoal grill. Now, we just made mention about loons coming up on the beach because they're migrating, they get tired, they want to take a rest. Well, guess what? Harbor seals as well. The harbor seals have been spotted out at Core Banks, and I've seen them on, not this year, but I've seen them on Bogue Banks. They are migrating, and when they come ashore, they're trying to rest, and I've seen harbor seals on the beach rest for 2 and 3 days. They're not hurt, they're not damaged, they're just tired, and the Park Service asked that everyone keep at least 50 yards away and do not disturb these little critters. Again, I've seen people try to feed them, try to help them, try to push them back in the water. No, they're not hungry. They're tired. Leave the seals alone. Portuguese Man-o-Wars, they started showing up a couple of weeks ago. We talked about that here on the program. But this also comes from the Park Service. They say, please be advised to exercise caution regarding the presence of Portuguese Man-o-Wars. Their tentacles can pose a risk to bare feet even after the organism has died. And I'm showing some video here of a little bitty Portuguese Man-o-Wars so you can see the tentacle. And they're doing exactly what they say don't do. They're poking it with a stick. But the Park Service says avoid attempting to pop the blue float as this may lead to contact with the tentacles. So you see a Portuguese Man-o-Wars, just stay away from it. Now, Cape Hatteras National Seashore, Buxton Beach access remains closed. We reported about this last year. They closed this area in 2023, and the reason why, it says due to decades-long military usage and yet to be performed restoration of the area. Samples taken from the beach adjacent to the Buxton Beach access tested positive in early September 2023 for petroleum contaminated soils. Additionally, due to coastal erosion, abandoned facilities, construction debris, and septic systems associated with the historic use of the area have been observed along the beach and pose hazards to visitors. All right. Weather. This is what I wanted to show you weather-wise. What you're seeing now is a map from the National Weather Service from March 28th. What I want you to do is look at those temperatures. These are air temperatures all at the same time. You see Rodanthe at 62 degrees. You go on down to Morehead City, you see the temperature at 70 degrees. You scoot on inland about 50, 60 miles or so, you'll see Kinston at 80 degrees. So almost a 20-degree temperature differential between those three locations. Why? Take a look at the sea surface temperatures off of Rodanthe. That air temperature we reported in the 60s, well, actually the beach water temperature might be even cooler than that. You look at Morehead City, you see that they have warmer waters coming in, as we've been reporting on for the past couple of weeks. So it's warmer there. So why is Kinston so warm? Well, that's the radiant heat from the sun, and they're not being affected by the seawater, by the ocean. So it's that time of year. Again, that cold water that's up on the northern Outer Banks right now is migrating north, and soon, not too far in the future, the entire coast of North Carolina will be pretty much universal. That's all the coastal news I have for you. If you have something to report, email me, billhitchcock@mail.com, billhitchcock@mail.com, or just post here at YouTube. If you've spotted a seal, if you spotted loons, no matter what it might be, if it's newsworthy, let us know. I'm Bill Hitchcock. Until next time, see ya.